Members of St. John's and friends, I'm standing outside on our deck on a glorious sunny day. I hope that some birds might visit the bird feeder behind me, and I have Farley the hiking dog is out on the deck with me as well. There were a couple of images in the news this last week that caught my attention, and I know some of you as well. Images of great cathedrals in England that have been transformed from places of worship into places where local people are receiving vaccinations for COVID-19. The images from Lichfield and Salisbury are really quite wonderful. In Salisbury, you can hear the organ playing even as people are receiving their vaccinations. The Dean of Salisbury is quoted as saying, "Our cathedral has stood here for 800 years with two purposes, to glorify God and to serve the community. We're doing both of those things today," he said. That reminded me of the quotation attributed to Irenaeus, bishop in what is now the south of France in the 2nd century, where he said words to this effect: "The glory of God is the human person fully alive." Wherever we bring those two purposes, to glorify God and to serve the human community together, I believe we are accomplishing the purposes of the church. The Well, a ministry of our diocese which goes forth from St. John's Church, is certainly a very good example of this, and I'm sure others come to your mind as well. I wonder what new ministries might take shape going forward in the next chapter of St. John's, as it seeks to both glorify God and serve the community. I hope that you will stay well, stay connected, stay safe, stay home, and I hope that you will join us for our worship on Sunday at 9:30. I hope to see you then. Bye for now.
One of the best-known composers of the French Baroque period was a guy named André Campra, C-A-M-P-R-A. Campra was born in Aix-en-Provence in 1660. He was a very talented composer. He composed tons of music, both for the church, but also secular music, particularly for the theater. He, in his lifetime, was the master of music at Notre Dame Cathedral in Paris, and eventually became the sous-maître de musique at the Royal Palace of Versailles. I'd like to play for you today a piece of his, a rigodon, a dance from his opera Idomenée. This is a transcription for organ by E. Power Biggs. Now, you know, one of the features of music of this period is what we call terraced dynamics, so that rather than being loud and then slowly becoming soft and slowly becoming loud again, no. It was loud, it was soft, it was this, it was that. And so this particularly adapts itself well to the organ because each keyboard on the organ has a different sound. So for example, in this piece, you'll hear that the very bottom keyboard has the major full sound of the organ. The top keyboard is the trumpet that sounds off the back wall of the church. The third keyboard just down from that is a bunch of like light, bright, sparkly sounds. And so as you listen to this piece, be aware that as I change keyboards, it's to change the character of the sound to achieve these terraced dynamics. Here's the rigodon from André Campra's opera Idomenée.